today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Los Angeles taking the field, led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert steps away. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A gain of 32 that time.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take it down here, just 7 yards there and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert, eluding the pressure right. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. Good strength, but not able to get a whole lot. Tackle shy of the 10. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. To throw is Watson. And he lost the football. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their...
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
An excellent execution of the 360 spin helped him out there as he gets forward for a pickup of about 6. From the 44, Watson. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Watson. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
On first down, it's Watson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a first down throw. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. Just a gain of a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Now Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Watson now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. It's Eckler again. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Out to his left. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Watson's throw taken in by Grant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 38, Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To the air yet again, Watson. And now a fumble. The ball's out and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8 as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd and a couple, Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down catch there by Gerald Everett, who made the move to the Los Angeles Chargers, knowing that they enjoy utilizing their tight ends. Remember Antonio Gates, Hunter Henry? Everett hoping to be next in line at that position to give them big-time performances.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Eckler now between the tackles. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 28-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it...
It was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. To throw again on second down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And here he's got Grant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Again, it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is going to be caught. So in effect, the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. So the PAT is good. They get the touchdown the point after, but a little consequence in the ending as this one's now over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Chargers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try again next.